Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Code Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you're an old one, welcome back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you for your donations. They are always truly appreciated. And thank you for your emails. Emails of confirmation, emails just sharing your stories, and emails booking readings. My readings are open. There is a 48 to 72 hour turnaround time for my readings. However, if you need something a little bit speedier, I do offer an emergency service which goes out within 12 to 24 hours. With that being said, there is still someone going through the comment section here and there, pretending to be me, pretending to be a light one, pretending to be a friend. If it says WhatsApp me, if there's any solicitation for any type of donation, if there is any kind of message coming from me but there is no highlighted black banner, it is not me that you're speaking to. Please just block and report them kindly and thank you. Now the energy that I pick up on is fluid, it's timeless. This means that I can be picking up on past, present or future energy, and sometimes an amalgamation of all three. So you have to take what resonates and leave the rest. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, male or female, you have to remember we all hold these energies. So this reading could be for you, it could be for your divine counterpart, another light one, it could be for the person you're thinking of, or someone completely different. Okay, please remember this is not a personal reading, so do not make the story fit if it does not. If there are no messages in this reading for you, please have a look at some of the other ones on my channel, and if you find that none of them resonate, either the messages aren't for you at this moment, or you could benefit from a personal reading, all the information for that is in the description box. And let's get into this. The energy that came through was wrap yourself in gold. There's something about wrapping yourself in gold, and as we're going through this new moon in Pisces, okay, if you're finding that you know, you're more tired than usual, or you're finding it very hard to find motivation to finish all those things on your to-do list, it will be to do because of the sign going in transit. You know, it's the last sign in the zodiac wheel, and you're being more or less encouraged by the universe to rest, to reflect and reconnect with spirit. Okay, so let's have a look at what the new moon has for us. Let me see. Oh, this came straight out: intoxication, distorted view and overindulgence. Okay, so the thing is as well was that when I was connecting, I felt like there was an imbalance. Okay, because I was told the words helter skelter. So if you are feeling off kilter, or you're feeling like you're not balanced, it can be to do with the fact that we are in the zodiac sign of Pisces in the new moon, because it's all about ending, so something new can come in, and that transition phase from something ending to something new beginning is always a little bit rough. It's all because the thing is we don't know what's coming next. Okay, and we are, you know, we're creatures of habit. We like to know what's coming next. It makes us feel safe, it makes us feel secure. But when we're going through a transition like this, we're coming out of our comfort zone, because I did get this energy of imbalance. Okay, because you've also got here guidance, but where will it lead you? And it's upside down. That's a 3. Okay, so someone here is trying to, especially with that one second, intoxication, distorted view and overindulgence, there's something here about trying to get you or the person you're thinking of to overdo it with certain things, and that can be with anything. Okay, because when we think of addiction, we always go straight away to, you know, a substance abuse, but addiction can be anything. It can be addiction to healthy lifestyles to the point of our detriment, or to the point of having no fun. You know, addiction can be to work, it can be to keeping a house clean. So you pick how that resonates with you, because over here with guidance, but where will it lead you, and it's upside down, there's still some sort of energy coming through of someone trying to purposely lead a light one astray, because you've also got on here butterflies in bloom, and it says upside down, after sadness, happiness and hope returns. And you've got another 2-2 on here. So this is about balance. There's definitely this energy coming through of someone feeling like they're stuck in a rut of some sort. Okay, now if I place this one over here, this is either how you are feeling, the person you're thinking of is feeling, or this is a projection, an external energy that's being sent forth, because you've also got breaking dawn. So this is also again, it's a distraction technique to or tactic to stop you from going on your forward path, because you're so very close to being given something more than just a sentient idea, this idea that, you know, will bloom into a business or bloom into, you know, your next level up in, you know, the level and frequency of how you connect with the universe. But you have got here as well magical space clearing time, and it's upside down. So whatever it is that you're doing to cleanse your energy, to, you know, kind of like move the flow of feng shui for your home, whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it, because it is working. Okay, but I heard constant, because look, the natural world needs you. Whoever it is that goes out in green spaces or brings green spaces into their home, your guides are letting you know this is so beneficial for you, and to keep doing it, because with that 4-4 there, that's all about foundations. It's about structure, it's about safety, it's about feeling, you know, kind of rooted in something that keeps you present. And you're being told that the more that you're doing this, the more you're working on your heart space as well. Someone is grounding and it's working, okay? Because you've also got holding on way too tightly. This also, where do you want me to put this one? Over here. I've been told to put it in the corner over here. That's about surrender and about letting go of something. Now, with new moons, it's all about release, isn't it? It's about letting go of things that no longer resonate with us. The full moon is about how we manifest, and, you know, the days that run up to the full moon, whatever intention you place in there will slowly start to build and build and build in momentum. And the new moon is about releasing and letting go and rest and recuperation. So you're definitely being given a massive thumbs up for those who are taking that time to, you know, self-reflect and taking time for themselves, you know, putting that priority first of, it's not even just about having a bubble bath or going for a walk, but it's those healthy boundaries that we have with ourselves within relationships, or whether that be, you know, friends, family, romantic, work, whatever that is for you. Someone's doing it and you're being told well done. Now you've also got here the signs are with you already, and it's upside down. The natural world needs you. So you may be getting messages coming through from Fae, from, you know, elven folk, or from elementals that you're not seeing. And let's see what they want to say. Let's see, what is it that you want everyone to know? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Let's have a look. And you've got here collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes and energies in this upside down. So you definitely have got fae folk, or you've got natural elemental energies that are letting you know that they're friendly and they want to work with you, especially if you do feel a little bit out of kilter, or you're feeling, you know, the equilibrium that's usually there isn't, or if you're feeling like there's stuck energy, they wish to work with you to help you clear anything that hasn't been cleared. Because when I look down this one here, especially with intoxication, distorted view and overindulgence, next to after sadness, happiness and hope returns, with them upside down, this is also because that number here turning into a 5 being upside down, you're being encouraged to let go of something, especially over this full moon, to release something, or at least to recognize it within yourself. And that is in no way a judgment that, you know, you're not healing, you're reacting, not at all. Because I always say this, you know, healing takes a lifetime, and it's not a race, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes time. But you're being encouraged by these, you know, elementals or nature, I'm going to call them nature spirit folk. They're saying that they wish to help you with certain things, and for some reason I saw in my mind's eye a meditation for connecting with the natural world. If that's something that actually resonates with you, let me know and I'll send you the link for it. If not, please have a look into green noise. And there's something here about how you connect to the natural world that's going to really help to remove any stuck energy that you may be feeling. And I heard sacral, because look, I've opened it up again and you've got it coming out again. And it says actually the fairy of the green world, the natural world needs you. So there's definitely, especially with that blue on there, there's something that needs to be released verbally, or through singing, through chanting, through crying, through screaming, whatever it is that resonates with you. And I heard the song through prayer. And you've also got in here a powerful energy shift, because there's something that's being blocked, okay, or something that hasn't been given the opportunity, be that through trauma, be that through busy lifestyles, whatever that may be. It hasn't had time to breathe and to come out into the light, if that makes sense. Now, why was I getting a projection here? Who is projecting? Who's projecting? Please and thank you. Who is projecting? So you've got the projection coming from the three witchy sisters, the power of three. But you've also got this coming out, a wonderful idea and a aha moment, okay? And it says the clockwork pumpkin. So you have three people who are in their feelings, okay, looking sideways or coming in sideways because of whatever they did in autumn that didn't work for them. And I heard licking their wounds. They're licking their wounds and they keep projecting this energy. And I heard that they genuinely feel it themselves, because you also have underneath there, because I want to look at this one first, karma amid the chaos. Something's going wrong for them ever since autumn, October, but I heard before, and I heard it before August. In August, there was something like, whatever they did in autumn, it was a precursor. They did something in August that opened up a gateway or a portal or something, and whatever they were supposed to be doing in autumn was very, very important to them, and it didn't work out the way that they thought it would. And this person is really in their feelings. There's more than one here, but there seems to be one kind of like leader, the one with their eyes open. This person's really angry that you keep clearing things away, or you have guides or protectors who keep clearing things away. And because you keep clearing them away, because you keep tapping into your emotions and looking into different avenues of how to tap into your emotions, whether that's art therapy, whether that's boxing, whether that's just talking or singing, whatever it is that resonates with you, keep doing it, okay? And I heard sea water is refreshing or cleansing. It may be needed for you. And you've got to remember as well, as we go through this, you know, this new moon in Pisces. Pisces is about endings. It's about spirituality and karma. So right now they may be feeling the karma of what they did back in October, whenever it was in the autumn. Okay, not realizing that this powerful personal growth, they were trying to stop this, because that number down there condensed to a 5 is about big change. And for me, 5s are usually about a big change that can bring a tower in, okay? So they were definitely trying to block something. They tried blocking, that's the thing, the readings that I've been doing at the moment seem to be looking at interference in the astral realm through psychic attacks, through manipulation, you know, through dream state and so on and so forth with our downloads. But it looks like they have been trying to do this, and they tried to keep it hush all the way back in October. So you may not even been aware of this, because I did do a reading talking about your angels blocking communication, both in the astral realm and on this physical realm. They just blocked it off and was like, nah, this is not happening. And this person is vexed. They're very, very vexed, because you've got on here, yeah, look, death in the maiden, invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. So they don't like the fact that there seems to be this natural spirit folk that are now coming into the fray. They're coming in to protect you, to ground you, and I heard to teach you something about new skills. Because look, right now you've got a powerful energy shift. Somebody's got stuck in a portal that they created, and especially if you look down this is a dark portal, okay? And now this one is closed. They're trying to keep this very hidden. Yeah, they're trying to keep it very, very hidden, because you've got here what comes around the 3 fates, okay? But what I get from this is they're not trying to keep hidden what has happened to them. It's more or less to do, because I heard lies. Whatever it is that they've been talking about, or however it is that they've painted you or the person you're thinking of, people are questioning why karma, or, you know, the negative effects of karma, of action and consequence, haven't befallen you. So people are now questioning them, because you've also got on here, time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. And I heard your neighbour. There's something here with a neighbour, or someone who lives very, very close, who keeps trying to attach to either your phone, your laptop, your Wi-Fi, your hotspot, whatever you have. Okay, but they keep getting blocked out, because this here again with invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance, this person keeps trying over and over and over. Now if I look over here as well, that's quite interesting. This person may smile to your face, this neighbour. They're one of the 3 witchy sisters, and I heard associates. There's someone here, because look, with that number, you can't see it from here, it's a 3 and a 5. With that upside down, this person is smiling to your face, but actually they are lying or wearing a mask. There's something here about ensuring that when you go out, that your Bluetooth is switched off, and that if you use like a mobile hotspot, that you switch that off. Or there's something here about a block list as well. Check daily, and I don't mean that in a frantic paranoid way, but check daily on your phone, especially if you do put your hotspot on or you do use Bluetooth, to see whether or not there's someone attached to it, or if there is something that pings up that just doesn't seem right, because you may need to put an added firewall or something like that on whatever your main router is. Now, why is that important? Do you want to carry on with this deck? No. Which one? Oh, that one? Gold? This one? Okay, let's see why that's important. Now you've got here Libra coming out, Libra rising, or rising sign in Libra, attractive, easygoing and gentle. And then you've also got Gemini over here. Someone here is trying to, there's something here about blocking communication coming through from either the courts, coming through from a government official, something official that needs to come through. They're trying to block communication through email, through text message, through, you know, WhatsApp, through, you know, FaceTime, whatever that may be. There's something here with trying to jam your signal, okay? Because Gemini is all about networking and communication. It's all to do with the throat chakra. And then Libra, when you look at those scales, you know, it's all about fairness, the justice system, police officers, sheriffs, lawyers, things along those lines. Now, let's see. And that's the thing as well. There's something here with the way that you react now to people and how they kind of like project themselves towards you. Because I'm getting the energy of, I was actually talking to a friend as well, and it really links in. I was talking to a friend earlier today, taking our dogs out and stuff like that, that, you know, there is a bit of a community when you go out and walk your dogs in specific places. You start to see the same faces, you know, you get on friendly terms, but they're not your friends. They're just friendly people that you know, that you may talk to and so on and so forth. And we noticed that there was a couple that we used to see quite a lot and used to walk with us and talk, and then they just started avoiding us, like completely, would turn the other way or make excuses. And the old me about 10 years ago would have taken that really personally and would have been like, have I done something? You know, why are they ignoring me? And I noticed, and I was talking to my friend and just saying, you know, I noticed it, but I didn't care. And I don't mean that in a horrible way or like a dismissive, just it doesn't connect the way it used to, because these aren't our friends. These are just friendly people that we see, and they all have their own things going on, and there could be 1,000 different reasons why they're no longer speaking to me or to my friend. But it doesn't really matter because it's not our business. And with this powerful personal growth here, this with the 3 phase, what comes around with it being in reverse is beautiful, because it's actually showing, and your guides are seeing also, that even when, you know, even if in the past someone has tried to, you know, infiltrate or tamper your energy or try to lead you astray, your intuition has always pulled you back, okay? And not only that, this here is where you are now responding, and I've said this before, responding to things or choosing not to, rather than reacting, rather than pulling and putting our, you know, our emotional trauma through triggers to the forefront and just going, meh, okay. And there seems to be a wider understanding and awareness when someone else is actually projecting, being able to observe this rather than react to it or see it, taking it as a personal affront, if that makes sense. And this is the reason this card is this way, because the 3 phase, what comes around, we all know that saying, you know, what goes around comes around. But we know that in the negative aspect, if someone is an arsehole, well, it's going to come back to them. With it being upside down here, whoever these 3 are, with this main person here with their eyes open, you know, trying to, you know, see exactly what you're doing, hacking accounts and blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of anger coming from this person, because they don't understand how it is that you keep clearing things, how it is that, you know, the things that they're doing keeps getting sent back to them, but sent back really quickly, and they're seeing these signs straight away. And with that card coming out saying you don't see the signs, they may have tried to block something, but the way that you react to it has completely changed. And if that's not you, it's the person you're thinking of, whereas before it was, these things are happening to me and I'm just bumbling through life, you know, and these things are happening to me and I'm so stressed out. That now when things are sent, it's divine timing. You know, if there's a challenge, I'll go through it. If there's a tower, I'll navigate it. If there's a blessing, I'm thankful. And because of that, the karma that's coming in is going to be beautiful. And whoever these three are, they're really angry. They're angry that these blessings upon blessings upon blessings are coming towards a light one. Okay. And it's definitely to do with fairness. It's to do with your moral code. But there's something going through the court systems, or there's some sort of paper or communication that's going to come through quite soon. And I think this is the reason that they're working so hard, because you've got here your birth chart reveals the location of the planets in the sky at your birth, giving insight into your personality and your path. So there's something here that is destined for you. There's something here that if you look in your birth chart when it comes to, because for some reason I heard Jupiter, looking at where the planet Jupiter is in your birth or natal chart, there's something that is destined for you. And I did see a post by another tarot reader that I really like, and on her community board it was just saying, you know, do not stress about, you know, what's coming next, because the blessings and the things that are supposed to be for you, they're destined, they're coming. And it doesn't matter if we have to go through, you know, 5 towers rather than 2 to get to them. You're not going to miss that opportunity. Okay, and this is this energy coming back, and I think this is something that they don't understand, that they can ramp up as much as they want. They can send as many illusion spells, or, you know, try and put, you know, drama into your 5th house, or use this rune or this candle. It's all very limited, linear, 3D thinking of something that is a lot grander than what they are, if that makes sense. No matter who they're working with, no matter how many different traditional kind of types of witchcraft they use, it's still very limited, a very limited way to look at how we connect on a vibrational level. And look, you've got here, those born under the sign of Aries are affectionate, warm, and usually are usually big personalities. They can also be competitive, demanding, and headstrong. So you have somebody here who is really trying to find out also, how much fire do you have in your birth chart? There's something about fire. I heard fire and blood. That's very, very important. But Aries is all to do with your 1st house. And you've got to think, we're going through a new moon in Pisces, which is about endings. And then we go back to our 1st house, which is about beginnings. Okay, someone here is trying to figure out where Aries is in your birth chart, or what is in your 1st house, because they want to see how they can mess up this new beginning for you, not realizing it's destined. No matter what is put on your path, the thing that is coming to you as this sentient idea is that beginning. Okay, and it has been waiting for you for such a long time, but it's still coming to you no matter what they place in front of you. Okay, they might as well all have their eyes closed, because it's more or less the blind leading the blind. They don't realize this. And you've got here Gemini and Aries. There's also a lot of angry, it's like arguments or discussions between these three, and a male and like a masculine as well. And it's all to do with, how is it that you organize yourself so well? How is it that they aren't able to mess up your routine? And why haven't they been able to make you sick? Now, if you do, because this is the 6th house, okay? If you do suffer from medical issues, please make sure that you are speaking to your doctor. Okay, and you know, only take this advice if it resonates. However, make sure that you are using your discernment, and that you speak to a medical practitioner and take their advice before taking mine. Because if you already have a medical issue, I am not saying that, you know, that's going to miraculously just disappear. However, we can heal ourselves, but you need to be looking at your doctor first. But there is definitely a conversation going on here between, there's 3 here, and there is a masculine, and there's a lot of anger over, because someone here has a very inflated sense of ego. Okay, there is, like I said, a lack of understanding that, you know, spells are just souped up manifestations. That's how I see them. Okay, our words have so much power. People use just prayer. Some people are green or white witches. Some people are shamans, mystics, and so on and so forth. But spells are nothing more than souped up manifestations. But if you do not have an understanding of all the different laws within the universe, and you only pick and choose the ones that benefit you, you are going to end up getting such a boot up the arse when the other ones that you've ignored all put themselves into order so that that balance is back there. And this is something that they're arguing about, okay? As you've also got here, your sign describes your zodiac personality, and your moon sign represents your emotional or inner self. So there's something here with them wanting to know more. They want to know more about your natal chart. I heard what time. They want to know the time you were born. I do encourage people to not put a lot of information on their birth charts into the comment section, because I know that, you know, we are all very protected. We have our ancestors, you know, holding our back, and our, you know, all the different protectors on the astral realm. But why give more information that can, you know, feed that fire to whoever it is that sees that you are their competition because they're threatened? So, you know, when I talk about birth charts and things like that, please do not put down, you know, I know, you know, my sun sign, but I don't tell people my moon sign or my ascendant sign or what's in my 7th house or this or that or blah blah blah. And I suggest that you don't, but that's just an encouragement. You have to do you, because you've got here Scorpio is the eighth sign of the zodiac. Now the 8th sign of the zodiac with Scorpios are very deep feelers, but they don't always show their emotions. But Scorpios also, it looks at the occult, it looks at mysticism, it looks at the things in the dark that we don't see. So this person here, somebody here is really using a lot of dark, almost like trying to pull out your shadow side energy. And they want to kind of affect how you're seen, especially with that Aries coming out, and also your routines. How you kind of, you know, how you do your to-do list. And isn't that funny that when we started this off, we were talking about the new moon in Pisces, and how if you are feeling, you know, tired, or, you know, wanting to rest more and not getting everything done on that list, it's also because there's this energy being projected, this kind of energy of depression. And again, if you suffer from depression, and, you know, make sure that you are taking your medication. I don't need to tell you how to, you know, look after yourselves. However, I have to say that as a legal disclaimer, that they are sending the energy of this. But if you already suffer from something like that, be aware of this, okay? And make sure that you are talking to your doctor if you feel like you need to. But that's the energy that they're sending. It's to mess up your routine. It's to mess up how you analyze things, because Virgos are very they like to compartmentalize things. They like to have their lists of to-dos as well. And you've also got here the position of Mars in your chart can show how you express anger and what gets you fired up, because this is the projection coming from over here. And I'm seeing two people like going at it, but like properly arguing, shouting, throwing things, because I keep hearing you're a liar, I didn't do that. And look what comes out, Gemini and Scorpio. Okay, so someone's being very dismissive right now. And you've got Aries coming out again, and underneath that you've got looking at where the planet Mercury is in your chart will help you understand your communication style and how you process and absorb information. There's something here with them wanting to, again, it's to do with your it's your analytical style, it's your analytical skills. They want you to miss some sort of communication coming through, either something from the courts, or they're looking for something, okay? There's something here about looking for something. If you take notes and note them down in your phone, whether that's your dream downloads, whether that is, you know, however the divine comes to you with messages, there's something here about wanting to see what they are, okay? So that they're one step ahead of you. And you've got Gemini coming out again in Scorpio. Well, there's definitely here a want from somebody who has a Scorpio sign. They want to talk to you. They really do. And there's somebody else here. That's why there's the argument, because whoever this main one is here, they want to stop this communication in any way, shape or form. So they're not just looking at what dream downloads you're having. And I know that they're checking to see whether or not this Scorpio, or the energy of somebody who has a lot of Scorpio in their chart, if they've been able to get into your dream state. Okay, now I need to keep this one short, so let's see what else wants to come out before I go. Oh, everything. And look, Pisces. And it says here impressionable, changeable and dreamy. So what was I saying? This person is also trying to get into your dream state, but they do want to see, if you do take notes, they want to see what it is that you're noting down in your dreams. Because you've also got outcoming Leo, and Leo got double Leo here. So this person could be a Leo, or they may have a lot of fire signs, okay? But there's a lot of drama going on in their 5th house, because it says Leos are often bold characters who enjoy being the center of attention. They adore entertaining others and are fiercely protective of those that they love. And that's come out twice. I heard mother. I just heard mother. So one of them here is the matriarch, or a mother-in-law, or something along those lines. Because you've also got here Venus, the planet of love and material possessions. Where it is in your chart can help identify how you are influenced in the matters of the heart, okay? So there's a big argument going on here. I heard it's not supposed to go down like this. There may have been an argument about this masculine or this Scorpio energy person with one of these people's mothers, okay? Because this is all about money. Money. And look, those born under Capricorn are tenacious, strong and hardworking. Their great sense of humor may only come out when you really get to know them. So this is also, look at this. This up level in your career is coming very, very soon because of a personal, powerful shift that you have been through. And there is a lot of them trying to push into your energy, because you've got Capricorn here again, to see when this is coming in, to see what dream downloads you've had, to see how close this Scorpio energy is to actually trying to connect to your energy, okay? Because look, Libra's coming out. If somebody is going through the court system at the moment, they're fighting something, you're being told that you're about to win, okay? Make sure that you are speaking to your legal team and listening to them. That's what I'm getting from this as well. And you've got on here Gemini. You're about to get communication. You're about to get a big communication. I heard congratulations. Yeah, look, Pisces. We're going to start as, finish as we started with that Pisces over here. Right now is the time to be surrendering, especially with this card over here, surrendering anything to the divine, to Allah, to God and Goddess, to whoever it is that you name it as, to release whatever it is that no longer serves you, okay? Because it says on here, those born under Pisces are soulful, intuitive and empathic. They are prone to experiencing conflicting desires and are changeable because they feel so deeply. Hold strong on what it is that you want as your goal, whether that's in love, in relationships, in work, especially in career, okay? And whatever it is that you're going through right now, know that this is, whatever it is that you're going through that is negative or tumultuous, it's coming to an end. You have this beautiful beginning coming in. And I've said this before in my readings, when we get closer and closer and closer to that beautiful thing being placed on our laps, those that oppose us because they've been doing all this, nasty, weird-ish in the background, or have been defaming our names or identity fraud or whatever it is, they're going to ramp up even more because they know that they're running out of time. So keep doing you, keep shining your light, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and the notification bell so you can see more of my content. And if you are a returning subscriber, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for keeping my channel going and growing. I would not be here without you guys, so I really truly appreciate you. Anyone that feels moved to leave a donation, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated because it means I can put more time, love and cards into this channel. And anyone looking for a personal reading, all of my information is in the description box down below. Just go to the second paragraph down. There's a row of blue arrows pointing upwards. But with that being said, I hope you wonderful people have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.